Hello, everybody. My name is Dio Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from the top 4 of the Gen Con North American Championships here. I'm super excited. My co-host for this round is...
Hello, everyone. It's me, Ryan Moisture Farmer, back again here on the Gold Squadron Twitch stream.
You know, my brain wanted you to say "fly better." Actually, I'm lying. My brain wanted to say something else.
I can't say that.
You can't say that anymore.
Due to IP restrictions, I have very specific subset of things I can and can't say.
Let's go ahead and break down these lists.
Okay, well, first of all, I just want to say that when the new wave and the new points dropped, the one ship that we knew would perform really well was the TIE Advance prototype.
Yeah.
Everyone knew that ship was going to be top tier.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All the podcasters were talking about it. And you know what other upgrade we talked about would definitely make a showing.
Concussion missiles.
Concussion missile, obviously. Concussion missiles.
Full meta.
Everyone knows that missiles are the best ordnance in the game.
Don't listen back to the episodes, guys.
Whoa.
They don't
listen here. I can revisionist history as much as I want. So Matt Carey is running 3 Inquisitors, all of them with fire control systems. And fire control system. It's one system, not multiple systems. I hate when people say systems. It's not correct, people.
That's right.
It triggers me. And they all have concussion missiles, and one of them has sense. Number Pink, the hero. I see what you did there.
I did.
I see what you did there. That was you. And Colonel Jendon as well. And across the table, Josh Benjamin with Anakin, R2A6, Delta 7B, Obi-Wan, CLT, and Rick Olay.
We actually can't. YouTube will immediately demonetize
it's a good thing I'm
this video.
so off tune; they won't know.
It's true. You're terrible
at
singing. The worst. All right, guys. So
we just saw a similar list that Carson was flying, but this is no regen.
Yeah, no regen, and a much deeper bid. He's got a 19-point bid.
Yeah, he wants to move last, and that 19-point bid means any number of these ships in the end game alone is a
significant chunk of the list.
Yeah, they're just, it's point hoarding. But you got none of that regen.
That's right.
But you'll need to regen back up to half to conserve points if you already have those 19 points banked, right?
Look at all my points.
Look at my points. It's 2 different fundamental kind of ideas in list building. But I want to talk about Matt Carey here. So
bringing a ship and a list like. We were obviously, just in case you didn't know, we were joking. Nobody expected the TIE Advance prototype, the TAP, the TIE V1 to be this far.
No.
And you know what? Matt Carey's an amazing player out of the Midwest, out of St. Louis, and it's really cool to see him do what he's doing with this list.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And obviously with Colonel Jendon, he can get those locks. You see them on Anakin right now. Like, he is calling his shot, saying, I'm going after Anakin. And the thing about these TIE Advance prototypes, aside from other munition carriers, they are fast, they're agile, they've got force. Oh, I'm sorry, and one of them is the Grand Inquisitor in pink, not 3 generic Inquisitors.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
So
but he's still an Inquisitor.
Right.
It counts.
Right. So 2 generic Inquisitors, 1 Grand Inquisitor. I'm sure, I can't even see the chat, and I'm sure they were yelling at me.
Go,
Farmer,
dare you.
Paylob over here. And the Inquisitor has a really, unique, interesting ability. Not quite the same as First Edition, though. So
no, yeah, it got changed up for sure. You got a field report from Chris Allen.
Yes, Josh Benjamin would like everyone to know that the N1 is his favorite ship in all of Star Wars, and he thinks it's beautiful, and he loves the Phantom Menace.
I don't think he said that.
That's fine.
Word for word, direct quote.
Well, you know what? I will agree that the N1 is a beautiful ship.
I would not agree on that. I think
What?
the N1 is disgusting.
I thought we were best friends.
Wow, look at me. I can use CGI. Look at me. I can pull look how I can extrude these polygons. They literally took like a circle and they pulled it out in like a 3D modeling program. We're like, wow, look at this.
No.
And then they got the chrome, and they're like, wow, look at this chrome we can put on it. Look at this technology.
Oh,
It's
man.
ugly.
It's ugly.
And I will hear no different.
I kind of want you to say that in like a pompous British accent.
And I will hear no different.
No different.
No different
sir.
at all. So, Matt, obviously trying to get a good vector here on Anakin. But the one downside to these Gen and Ordnance squads are that you do have, doesn't mean you can't change, but
Right.
at least early on you're calling your shot.
Yes.
So Anakin needs to be a little cagey here.
And another Matt, somebody else out of the Arch Alliance was telling me that Matt has practiced against this squad.
That's okay.
He has
That's good
practiced against the
intel.
squad.
Good intel.
It didn't go well.
Oh,
Okay,
great.
So, but here is what the
he does have sense, though.
he does have sense. He does have the tools. It comes down to, in this matchup, it comes down to how spooked will Josh be of the concussion missiles.
Right.
Because if Matt can get Josh to put some of his aces in weird spots, that's where Matt has an opportunity to divide and conquer. You
Right.
blow up one ship. I mean, even just with 2 dice, if Anakin, let's say, is just running scared and Matt turns all his ships on another ship, you delete it. Those target locks did their job in keeping someone away and out of the fight.
Right, and I just want to talk about concussion missiles as an ordnance for a second here. So it has 3 charges, right?
Yep.
It says, attack lock, spend 1 charge. After this attack hits, each ship at range 0 to 1 of the defender exposes one of its damage cards. Range 2 to 3. Cool, neat, but you're not taking concussion missiles for that effect.
Nope.
What you're taking the missiles for on these Inquisitors is that 3-die attack. So they have 3 dice at any range, which is great,
Mm-hmm.
and you're removing a range 3 bonus from the defender when they're being used. They're 6 points, which is a little pricey, right? But if they start to get much lower, then you start putting them on the TIE SFs, and it gets a little spooky, you know. But here is a really good example of this. He has 4, essentially 3-die ships on
Yep.
the table, and let's not forget the Inquisitor ability. While you defend at attack range 1, you may spend 1 force to prevent the range 1 bonus. While you perform an attack against a defender at range 2 to 3, you may spend 1 charge to apply the range 1 bonus. So the Inquisitor can, even though he has concussion missiles, pick and choose when he wants to have that kind of effect, right?
Yeah, exactly. And that's going to be dependent on, especially in this versus other Force users, how much resources they have. Do they have evade tokens? Do they have
Right.
Force up? Is it good? Because the Inquisitor does only have 2 Force available. So as soon as you spend
You got
the
that
first
sense,
one,
right? Yeah.
yeah. If you've done Sense plus his ability, you now are just a regular TIE Advanced prototype. You're nothing special.
Right, exactly. So I'll be interested to see if Josh kind of gives sorry.
You're good.
If Josh sort of gives Matt the wraparound, per se. Like if he baits with Anakin here,
Yeah.
and just tries to get these ships turning in this direction, and then he does like a 1 hard here, and he tries to flank with Obi-Wan and Rick and try to chip at him from the side but you got to be careful with Anakin, right?
Yep.
If he's starting to get in this corner here, in this side, he doesn't have space to be mobile.
That's
so
right.
I think maybe you could very well see a 1 hard with Anakin here and then duck back out this way.
You took my answer, Farmer.
I'm sorry, Dion.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I had the rebuttal ready. Man.
Anakin's the optimal target here too, because he only has 2. He's gonna only have 2 greens.
Yeah.
Always against those concussion missiles. I mean, unless it's obstructed, but for the most part, you can really do some damage. You got fire control system in there. Be double modded.
That's right. Ooh. Oh.
Ooh.
We just
Whoa. Whoa.
Andrew Knuckles, Curl Paw Creatives. Did I mention that this round is brought to you by Curl Paw Creatives? Use coupon code GenCon19 for 15% off.
No. I think he was giving these to me.
Oh, is that
Dion? Because I really want them for my Altar collection that I can't complete because of weight.
You can win them on stream just like everyone else.
That's right. You can.
I know, right?
So yeah, we just got a full set.
Not a full
not.
because I stole the torrent.
You stole the. Oh, of course. You needed it.
I needed it.
Okay. We got a set. Not a
Mostly
full set.
full.
A set.
There it is.
We got 6 of the
7.
Gen Con exclusive Alt-R cards are
Yeah.
they're super cool, super beautiful, and all going very fast.
Yeah.
They're all very fast. We'll show them off later.
Zoom, zoom.
Zoom Zoom will give some away after this round, the rest after the final. We got, man, if you're not sticking around for the final giveaways, you're missing out. We got a lot of stuff here.
So many things.
Have fun.
Oh, thank you, Andrew. Appreciate it, man. You know, should we take a second and take a peek at the ship we're giving away?
I think so.
All right, really fast.
Really fast.
Okay. So the ship,
Look at that
right
ship.
there. We hit the goal.
Hit
We
that
hit the
goal.
goal. Thank you so much. I'm gonna give shout outs to everybody who made that happen. But you see right there the N1 Starfighter.
Look at these N1 Starfighters on my shirt.
That's right.
Yep, right there.
Woo, they're
Boom.
fast.
They're
All right.
going fast.
Back to the
game.
table.
Wow, I like the handshake icon
Yeah.
there. That's cute.
Because we're friends.
We are.
That's-
Already though, Matt's doing a really good job of, coming in here, trying to fan out, and let's not forget the old Jendon hot swap, right?
That's
he
right.
could look like he's going to go for Anakin, and then at the last second go, nope, going after Rick instead,
Yep.
and no regen on these ships. That's really important here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, without the regen, it all comes down to the positioning for Josh. Like, he has no extra chances, for
Right.
lack of a better way to say that. Once the shields are gone, there's no runaway
There's
and
no
regen.
coming back. No coming back at all. Dion, what do you think of the R2A6 choice on Anakin?
Honestly, I think it's going to be the next hot choice in the meta.
Explain why.
Okay,
What,
so
what do you?
So
why?
dial flexibility has been something that players have always wanted to use in order to take advantage of it, especially on the high initiative ships.
Right.
So let's go ahead and read it here. It says, after you reveal your dial, you may set your dial to a maneuver of the same bearing of a speed 1 higher or lower.
Right.
So that means that on the fly, especially if you're an Anakin Skywalker at Initiative 6 moving
sure.
last, you can go, oh, my 2 bank would have bumped there. Let's just change that to a 1 bank. And and you adjust on the fly. If you're going straight, you dial in a 4. All of a sudden, you're doing either 3, 4, or 5. It just gives you more flexibility and options.
Looking like I see no dice.
All right, there it is. Lock for the same results. Spending the force there to attack the yellow Inquisitor. He's got the evade, no damage.
Let's see if the Inquisitor decides to fire a concussion back. We got Rick first, range 3 obstructed on yellow.
Yep. So 3 on 3, no bonus. The green did a speed 2. Probably be firing over there to get the extra die. Though he probably wants yellow because
We got
yellow's
that
in the
evade too, though.
truth.
Green has the evade.
Here we go. 2 hits. Got it,
Spends
baby.
that evade.
Evade token doing his job there.
We'll see if Obi has a shot. Might be out. Range 3 maybe on the Grand Inquisitor.
He gets a try.
I think it's yep, there it is.
All right, it's in.
2 dice.
Yep. Pew pew.
2.
Hey, you can use the force or focus.
Spend a force. He'll get that back,
Yeah.
so he's fine. Spend both.
He does have a force.
Yeah. Spend an evade and a force.
Yeah. That's the Grand Inquisitor right there, spending his force in order to avoid that damage.
Should Rick have a focus?
On
Did he spend a focus? Oh, I don't
his
remember.
attack. Let's go in range 3 at Obi-Wan right
Okay.
now. It doesn't matter.
Trying to sign concussion missiles for green if he's got the range. No range on Anakin.
One hit.
We'll see if it matters.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, as much as possible, I like to not disturb the players if we
Sure.
can. And that's one of those where it's like, it didn't seem like that was the optimal shot anyway.
Let's see if we can get some concussion action here.
I think that's that into Anakin.
Remember, he's got...
Spend the lock on both.
No, he's not spending it.
Remember, he has the force.
He's got force. And spend
And
the
there it
force.
is.
Yeah. So one's going through on Anakin no matter
what.
Two. Yep. A blank out. 3 shields on Anakin.
3 shields. He got
right
half points on Anakin right off the
One
bat.
concussion missile, 3 shields. Wow.
44 points scored by Matt Carey. That.
Wow. Strong opening. And there's the thing. Now Anakin's spooked.
Yeah. He has to be, right?
He's not that heroic. Wow, that is crazy.
Man, I think we need some Dion faces. Right there. That's that.
Oof.
That moment.
Oof. Anakin's got to be careful now because let's say one more damage squeaks through on him, right?
Yeah.
These concussion missiles start flipping cards, right?
That's right. And as we know, most of the crit cards are extremely punishing. Anakin doesn't want anything to do with that.
Sure.
Imagine if he got something like a damage engine. That would
any number of things can be bad.
Fuel leak.
Direct. For an extra card to kill you.
Oh yeah, that's probably really bad.
That's probably really bad, right? Looks like people think Matt has the advantage here. You know what? I got to give Matt props for this squad, though. This is some out-of-the-box thinking.
Absolutely. Again,
taking some ships no one ever uses with some upgrades no one really is using.
He looked in his cases and he's found them deep. Sad.
Came to him in a dream. An ethereal Dion came wrapped in blankets, sang to him, "Fly Inquisitors, Matt.
I will see you on the top tables."
Top tables. I am the ghost of X-Wing Future.
Remember, the reroll was with fire control system, not with target lock on that attack.
Right.
On the other table, we have Brad. Oh, where's my... I had the Chris Allen moving my things.
Classic Chris.
We have Brad Stryzik and Carson Ray fighting it out over there. So Carson's flying a list very similar to what Josh has, but with regen.
Yeah,
and
2 Jedi Rick's pretty good, eh?
Oh, yeah. And then Brad is flying double shuttles, Upsilon shuttles with Kylo.
So our top 4 has Empire, 2 Republic, and a First Order.
The one similarity between all these lists, every list has a Force user.
Go figure. Force is pretty good, huh?
It seems so.
I did say on a recent podcast that I think if you're not bringing Force, like, you might be making a mistake, or something like Palp also includes Force. If you don't have something with Force in your list at this list building stage in the current meta, you might be making a mistake. Now, obviously, we just saw a Scum list that performed very well with no Force,
obviously.
right? That there are caveats to that, but the Force is so powerful, right?
Do you think, like, so Josh brought this huge bid, right?
Yeah. He wants to move last.
He wants to move last, but it doesn't, like, in this...
And it's not just the moving last Dion, it's just holding that 19 points. That's in reserve. They can't be taken away from him. That's almost a full ship.
Yep. But I wonder if not having the regen is going to hurt him in this matchup.
It could.
That's what I'm worried about.
It very well could. But he's got to start getting some damage through.
All right, banking in here, taking the evade. Just keeping them defensive.
Sure. Well, they've got that Force, so
yeah.
People forget that these Inquisitors can evade every round, and they have that that one force for defense. Lands that maneuver. My goodness.
Look at that. Threaten
Wow.
the needer, baby.
He's just in the zone.
Matt Carey, Gold Squadron Classic champion.
So it's tough to kill these things. 3 agility backed up by a focus evade or force evade, right? Actually, I want to talk for a minute. I'm gonna look at the durability of these guys real fast.
The official, the numbers.
Yeah, the Gate of Storms here.
Alrighty, so it looks like the Lambda Shuttle is going to go ahead and bump into the Grand Inquisitor. So no actions there, and the Grand Inquisitor just banks in. Again, he has the ability to ignore range restrictions as needed, and just getting that arc to bear ready to fire at Anakin Skywalker. Also, green is in a good place for the escape route for Anakin. Honestly, all the straight maneuvers are covered. I'm not sure where Anakin can go. You see that the arc extends all the way to here, to here. So you got 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe a boost barrel gets it. Actually, honestly, with the tilt, I don't even think it's that far. Josh right now, honestly, the positioning game goes to Matt Carey right now, doing a great job of just, I mean, if you look at where Rick is going right now, Josh is taking away a shot from where he would have had some offensive potential there.
So this is a rough estimate, okay?
Okay.
This is a rough estimate because I'm using Gate of Storms calculator with 2 hull, 2 shields, 1 max force, 3 defense dice, and he doesn't have an evade option, but I'm just saying it has a reinforced token.
Yeah.
Because, the evade, it's not quite, the comp isn't quite the same, but it's close.
Right.
It takes 5 expected shots, 3 attack focus shots, expected 5 if you are basically focus evade on these guys to kill one of them.
That seems like a good ship.
5 shots. If he's willing to always spend his
force
his
defensively.
force and defensively.
Which, I mean, you want to keep your ship around, so the answer is yes.
So let's talk about, he's got 3 ships, right? Some of them aren't always shooting 3 dice, right? So to kill one of them, if they're just willing to be defensive, it takes 5 shots. So, I mean, that's on average, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but the variance curve here is, it's 5 shots around 70% of the time.
That's a lot. Now, Josh did a 5 forward. Here's the barrel roll first and the boost, so it was going to be long enough to get out.
Right.
But again, Anakin on an exit trajectory will have a shot on the Lambda on the way out.
I think Matt's fine with that.
All right, Anakin range 1.
Because the thing about these Jedi, right, is that if you spook them,
Yep.
they got to take time to get back around. Like they got to. 1 second, just want to take a look at this roll.
All right, 4 hits coming in. V1, he got the
Got
evade.
it.
3 shields. That, the single evades for the shuttle is a huge deal. You could end up getting 1 to 2 extra turns around with your shuttle if you can get a couple of those.
Jendon is 46 though, so he's worth a little more
Yeah.
if you can kill him. But I anticipate that Matt should probably deal more damage this game.
Yeah. So Grand Inquisitor using his ability to essentially make it a range 1 shot. And Josh is fine.
Yeah.
This is fine. He had focus evade.
Yeah. he
Also
was
Rick's
fine.
ability.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan.
Has CLT active, so you can get a good shot at the Grand Inquisitor right now.
Yeah, control calibrated laser targeting adds that focus result,
So
and you can spend the focus or the force to go ahead and make it another hit.
Yeah, spend the focus, force to keep the focus. It's pretty good ability for Obi-Wan. Spend the evade. See, it's just tough. It's just hard to get these hits in on these
I
things.
refuse to take damage.
Range 1 obstructed on Rick.
All right, just one.
Just one.
I mean, he's got all
the things.
all the mods.
Yeah, no issue. Yellow's just going to take a little pot shot at Obi-Wan here.
He gets to try, right? 2 dice. He has 1 force available. Hey, hit crit. Still got to roll the results. He's
totally fine. No question. Whole lot of nothing other than some Jendon action.
That's right. And Jendon, so he didn't get to strip the focus there. This most likely doesn't do any damage.
Double crit.
Range 3 again.
No
and
problem.
Safe.
No issue at all.
So I want to take a second and talk about the upcoming events we have here at Gold Squadron Podcast Streaming. If you
going
type,
international.
Yeah, going international. If you type !events in the chat, a link will pop up, and you can see the calendar. We have a Google link that you can add to your Google Calendar there. We also have 3 printable calendars in 3 different forms for different time zones around the world. Make it nice and easy for you. Next weekend, we're going to be live from Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires, going to have a great time there at the Buenos Aires Open. Marshall's going to be D-Yoon.
D-Yoon.
That's right. After that, we're going to be
dice.
After that, we're going to be in Sacramento, California, hanging out with the militant casual guys and some of the other peeps we have in California over there. How far is I don't I don't mentally have the grasp on California.
The Bay Area is around 5 hours north of us.
All right. Well,
of Los Angeles.
I'm gonna be thinking of you. I'll be reaching my hand towards
Thank you.
LA, be like, Ryan. After that, we're gonna be flying to Poland for the XTC, the X-Wing Team Championships.
Team USA, USA, USA.
Followed by the European Championship, the European version of what we're watching right now, the Continentals, essentially. And there's much, much more. Go ahead and check that out. Game time. Hard one with the Yellow Inquisitor.
It's fine. He'll be able to have a really nice, clean pursuit angle on Anakin.
That's right. Yeah, the maneuverabilities on these guys, when we saw the Inquisitor used a bunch, the Grand Inquisitor used a bunch in first edition.
I used a lot of them, a lot of them.
One of the best things I started to understand when playing against him is when this ship is in the middle of the board, it can control the whole game. It's super hard to get away. That one hard turn plus the double reposition allows you to just... If your opponent's running on the outside and you have an Inquisitor, you will be able, unless they are completely behind you, you will be able to get them an arc. It will happen.
Yeah, and I agree. It's the one hard on these things is so good. Talk about time on target, right?
Yeah.
Talk about, fire duty cycle, another sort of way it's been described in the past.
Yep.
But I think that... these things, being able to do that one hard, it just make them extremely, not just difficult to, remember I said that took maybe 5 shots to kill these things.
Yeah.
Not just them being able to consistently get things on target, but also making it really difficult for opponents turn after turn after turn to keep shooting at them.
Yeah.
I think that's why Matt's MOV was really, really good.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, it took, he said 5 focus shots to try to take one 70% of the time.
Yeah, if they're willing to spend a focus and a force on, and backed up by their 3 agility on every single shot that comes their way, right? Now that's assuming they have, obviously that's assuming they have a force and an evade for every single shot. Obviously, I used a reinforce, which is not the same thing.
Right.
So it's probably more like between 4 and 5 because they have if they have like 3 or 4 shots coming at them, they don't have those things.
Exactly.
Right. So, but it's still tough to get that many shots on one of them in a turn.
It's a significant amount of shots. Now, I cannot go any longer without mentioning a huge thank you for hitting the goal that we talked about earlier. Isofane looks like he gifted around 20-something subs.
Jesus.
I was trying to go quickly. Thank you so much to Isofane. Thank you to Callahan 6 for that. Also, there's a couple other people here. Paul Rudd says the Fly and the Mighty. Thank you to Tycho1707 for gifting subs as well. You guys are amazing. Thank you to everybody.
Look at my dice now?
Huh?
Do you have to lick my dice now?
Do
Remember you said? Are we at the? Did we hit the you lick my dice mark?
did we?
Did
What
we-
are you talking about?
You don't remember yesterday? You don't remember that?
I live in the moment.
I believe the chat remembers.
The chat does remember
I
all.
believe the chat remembers all.
We'll find out. We'll see.
Oh.
We'll see. We'll see what they say. All right, Anakin on the out.
I want to talk about where Rick is right there too. You can take a range 1. The one thing that is useful for Rick in this situation, I think that's where Josh is going to have to start looking, is Anakin locking the shuttle.
Yep.
Is using, because these Inquisitors 1-on-1 hard, so Rick should have a dice advantage in a lot of these situations.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Grand Inquisitor firing concussion missiles.
Fire control.
And there it is.
That's 3
it's
going
3.
into Rick. So 3 dice coming in on Rick. 2
And
blanks.
he's gonna take a shield
He'll
right
take
there.
1 shield. Yeah. Let's see if Obi has that CLT action. I almost said TLT.
Triggered.
I think he's bending that a little bit.
That's Judge.
Yeah.
Judge worthy.
Judge got to call that.
Whenever you're in a premiere event like this, never be afraid to call a judge, guys.
That's
It's really
right.
important.
Call those judge for everything. You don't know what you want to order at the restaurant? Call a judge. Okay, Judge, can you look at the menu, please? Do I get the pizza? Do I get the chicken wings? Do I get the mac and cheese? I'm not sure. Please help me out.
When your waiter refuses to let you leave and pay, call the judge.
So he does have the CLT. It'd be big for Josh if he could take out the shuttle here.
Bam.
Boom.
That's range
That's
1.
4 hits.
Obi-Wan showing what CLT Delta can do in the perfect situation.
Shuttle will have a range 1 shot back, though.
Yep. Takes all 4.
Shield and 3 normal hits.
1, 2.
And that's half
3.
there. The green into Rick. No evade.
Whoosh. Oh, whiff.
This faction's not heroic.
No. Range 2. Threw a rock at Obi-Wan from yellow.
That's 2.
Hit crit. Obi got to keep that focus, though.
Yeah, he's fine. He'll
Spends
spend
it.
that. Yeah.
And he's going to use the Force to keep it.
Yep. Keep it for that shuttle shot.
Yeah.
That's why Obi-Wan, CLT is the Obi-Wan's the best CLT carrier for this reason, because he can keep the focus, which benefits that 3 dice a little bit more.
Exactly.
Oh! Oh!
All right, he has a focus.
Yeah,
Takes 2.
That's still 2.
That's
That's
half.
half on
That's
Obi-Wan
half.
right there from that shuttle.
It's all in the wrist right now. It's all in the
Wow, my good, all in the wrist. Jendon looked Obi-Wan in the eyes and didn't blink. I see you. Hello there, Obi-Wan.
Hello.
General Kenobi.
Man.
Matt, 70 points right now.
So while
And again, like I said, it's going to be tough for Josh to get all these guns continually on target to shoot at these Inquisitors.
Right.
He's only got 3 ships.
and he
again,
doesn't want to be using red maneuvers too much because
Right.
he needs those actions to
you need-
protect himself.
Yeah. It's a really clever squad Matt has. And I will say this. This is one of the exact reasons why I said, and pull a D here.
Okay.
Pull a D here. This
Are you
why
used objectively in this
No,
sentence?
I will not.
Oh, okay.
I
just
think
checking.
that it's obviously we've got two lists in the top 4 with only 3 ships, right?
Right.
However, if this is what can happen if you only have 3 ships in your squad in the current meta.
Right.
You don't have enough guns on the table if things aren't going your way to be able to climb yourself out of holes
Yep.
with survivable ships, whether they be chunky hull-wise or whether they be survivable with this sort of agility.
Right. And on top of that, I know some people might be looking like, oh, the dice. Yes, there definitely was some variance in that.
Yeah.
But I do want to note that Matt has put himself in a spot to make the dice
positioning
matters.
Here.
He's controlling the center of this board.
Yeah.
And, one of the very common things we hear X-Wing players say, and it's a true thing, is like drag him through the rocks. Right? So
well, dragging through the rots is what Josh would want to do to Matt.
Exactly.
But these Inquisitors are just so agile.
They don't care
They
about
don't
the rocks.
care. Look at me go. I'm an Inquisitor. I'm coming for these Jedi.
Yes.
And can we talk about how thematic
this is? Thematic.
Like, obviously, Anakin would be Vader, but, like, for the most part,
Right.
I love the idea of we got all these Inquisitors and Jendon hunting down some Jedi.
All right. I think I got a good thumbnail.
Do you?
I mean, depending on how this all goes, like that's a great thumbnail to work on.
Image, yeah. I love my theme. Get my theme in my X-Wing.
That's right. I mean, that's why so many people play X-Wing for that. This is exactly what we're looking at.
And then, Rick's going to run, but, after he runs, what Green's going to do? Green's going to be like, all right, I'm going to shoot a concussion at you.
Yep.
And it's fine if I don't do damage. I'm just going to keep you running because there's 38 minutes left.
That's right.
I will say both players are playing really briskly, though. Their dials are going down fast.
Yes, absolutely.
They know what they want to do. And I think that's a common trend in this top four.
Mm-hmm. And actually, we did have a couple people ask us to talk about pace of play. This is what I would call good pace of play.
This is very good pace of play, in my opinion.
Because the turns that
it's everything's snappy.
Everything is snappy.
Not a lot of waiting happening.
And the one slower turn I'll say that they had was what I would call an apex turn. That was about 2 turns ago. They took a little bit longer than the other ones, and it was because it was a huge one.
Sense coming into play now. Matt explaining sense to Josh.
Right. So this is a double check whether or not you can check range for sense and not spend it if it's out.
Really interesting.
Because the wording, let's go ahead and pull it up here. Well, wait, whatever the judge says goes, obviously.
Empire.
There it is. I've been looking at Jedi. So during the system phase, you may choose one ship at range 0 to 1, and look at its dial, period, right?
If you spend 1 force, comma, you may choose a ship at 0 to 3 instead.
Right.
So you can...
Grab it.
So you can check 0 to 1 to see if it'll proc. So he's not going to spend a force to reveal 0 to 3, but he can check for the range 1.
All right, it was range 1.
Yeah. And so Obi's doing a 5 straight.
Getting out of town. So Sense showing its strength in understanding what can happen on this board. He knows that the 5 straight's coming. That's going to help inform his decisions here with any repositions.
That's a gutsy 5 straight by Obi-Wan there.
That is.
I'm not entirely certain that template won't overlap that rock. I'm not certain.
One with the Force, and the Force is with me.
And Jendon's already done his job here. He got the locks. So if Jendon dies, like, whatever. Not only did he got half on Obi-Wan, so everything Jendon does from here on out is just gravy.
Exactly. There's the hard one.
He's got Obi-Wan in a kill box now.
Yep. So that arc extends that way. He probably just slaps on the focus. If Obi-Wan is running, the ship is still doing its job, right?
Sure. This is a really clever squad, man. This is one of those squads that, like, the architects makes and the people follow.
Yeah. But you know what, though? No offense to anybody out there who wants to try it. Try it out. I think this is a squad that has a high ceiling but a really low floor.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt, right? Let's see if that doesn't...
He's good.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. It was hard to tell from this angle, so it's fine. He's fine. I didn't think he would land on it. I was just concerned that the template might overlap, but it's always tough to see. They're in the top 4. They know what they're doing.
Yeah. We're replying to a chat message here. All right, so here's Rick. He's going 3. He's going to get that free evade from Full Throttle.
Full throttle. That's really clever tool he's got there, too. Oh, my God. Look where Rick is, though. Wow.
He's in the kill box.
Well, so what Josh is trying to do here is say, all right, you can either try and kill Obi-Wan through this rock, or you take these shots at Rick, who's double tokened with 3 dice, right?
Truth. Well, can you pull up your calculator and talk about like the survivability on that? Three dice.
I can talk about.
Evade.
Well, I can talk about. Yeah, we can look at what expected damage for Rick might be with all these shots, right? So, this is fun. So Rick will have. I think he'll have 3 defense dice.
Yeah, he went faster than both of them.
Sorry, let's go to. So he'll have 3 attack coming in with a force, right?
Yep.
So he'll have a force on all of them. So he'll have 2 range 1 attacks. 3 dice force. And then
Anakin hard 2 there.
I don't. Then he'll have a range 1 from the shuttle, unless the shuttle dies.
Let's assume the shuttle's gone.
Okay, just 2 of those shots then, right?
Yeah.
So he'll have 3 defense dice and 1 focus and 1 evade. Let's look at what the expected damage is for those 2 attacks from those Inquisitors.
Half
a damage expected.
Half a damage. Don't
from those
shoot,
2
Rick.
Inquisitors.
Not worth.
That's the trap, right? But if
Yeah.
the shuttle's still alive, right? Because Rick fires first. That's the thing.
Truth.
Oh, well, actually, Inquisitor fires first, and then Rick will go. So.
All right, so he's going to go ahead and just take the shot.
Well, Inquisitor can add a die, so that's different.
Oh, you're right.
So he looks like he doesn't, though. Spends 2
he
force.
can't. No, he doesn't add a die because he just makes it range 1 when he's not range 1, essentially.
Oh, right. Sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
Forgot.
3 hits. Helps. Ooh, forces him to do 2 tokens here. That's big.
Yeah.
Which means he won't have any modifier shooting into the shuttle. And the shuttle still has, where are we at? Shuttle still has 3 hull.
Yeah, 3 hull. So let's see what he does.
Yeah,
Not a great roll.
This is a big decision for Josh.
I'm going to simulate this again if the shuttle gets to shoot. Just 3 dice unmodded out
Absolutely.
the butt. If the shuttle gets to shoot Rick, leaps to 1 damage.
All right, so he spends the evade.
So he's taking
Takes
1
a shield.
evade. Yep.
Rick, range 1 to the shuttle. He wants to try to take it out, and that's not going to do it.
Yeah, he won't spend that focus. He's got to save it for defense. Oh, shuttle has 2 left. Oh, 3. Oh, okay.
That's 3, yeah.
3.
He's not going to spend it.
And
I think
evade.
that's a safe decision. He wants to make sure that on the incoming shots. Oh, man, feels bad for Josh, though, because he not only he gets to keep the focus, but the shuttle gets to stick around even longer. So avoids that shot. Yep, that's out the back and safe.
So the calculator said expected total hits 1.1 after all that. He took 1. So right on the money.
Gate of Storms. Through the rock here. 2 blanks. Rolls for fun.
Oh, only 1. Yeah, I'm on the Gate of Storms X-Wing calculator. Just Google X-Wing Gate of Storms calculator.
It's
and
super
it's amazing.
awesome.
Andrew Lawrenson set it up with a little bit of Chris Allen input, and it's amazing. I use it for everything. It's got phenomenal utility.
So we got 30 minutes left in the round. Matt Carey getting 2 big punches early in the game in order to get ahead here, 70-23. Let's talk about win conditions for Josh. What does he need to do in order to pull ahead?
Well, Anakin's also in a spooky spot, right? Because he's like, oh, no, if I try to get in the fight, I'm going to get concussion missiled. And I only have 2 agility. It's a tough go. Excuse me. a tough go for Josh right now. All of his ships are burning, and he doesn't have a lot of time.
Yep.
And it takes a lot of time to kill these things.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I think you kill the shuttle, because that's your weakest thing. What you have to do is try and kill a shuttle and half one of these other ships. 48, even that's not enough. Oh, it's so brutal. Everything's bad. And then if he gets one more on Rick, that's half on Rick.
So somebody in the chat asked, can you use this calculator during a match?
No.
Not during an event. I would say the only appropriate time it would be is if you're agreeing to practice with somebody and trying to figure out a certain situation.
Yeah.
Like, that's the perfect time to use it.
You can't use it in a tournament. I mean,
No.
between rounds you can look at stuff.
Oh,
you can
yeah,
do
of
whatever you
course.
want, right? But not during a game.
I'm going to dance and use the calculator
Yeah.
in between rounds.
No outside notes.
Ah!
But I like to play the game where, when I'm playing casually with my friends and I'm practicing, right, I'll try to intuitively I can't really do the math on the fly, but I will try in my head think, okay, I think this expected damage is this based on my experience and stuff. Double check with the calculator.
Yes.
And the more you use the calculator for scenarios, those numbers will just stick in your head.
Absolutely. And that's what you're essentially doing there. You're simulating situations that might happen in a game or have happened where you always have that question, should I have done this? Were my dice actually bad?
Yes.
Were they under average? Were they over average?
Right, because, we could have even done, there are biases all over the place, right? If I could if I get, 10 or 20 people here, right, and made sure they did not have access to the calculator, and I told them, how much damage do you think Rick is expected to take with three die shots right there? Yeah, all over the place, right? I think a lot of people would think he'd take more than one damage.
Yeah.
But the math doesn't say that. And honestly, he chose to keep that focus. He could have taken less damage. He could have taken none.
All right, a little bit of news here. Carson Ray able to beat Brad Stryzik and will be in the finals.
Carson going strong. I'm interested. If Matt pulls this out, I'm interested to see how he might do against Carson's regenning variant of this. Because if this were Carson's squad, Anakin would be back to 2 shields and could get in the fight a little bit.
That's a big deal. Did Matt miss an opportunity there to use Sense on Rick?
Yes, I think so.
Because that's range 1. That would have been free.
Yeah. Maybe he doesn't care.
He's not even worried about it.
Because if that's not going to affect, you should always check, right? But if it's not going to affect what you're doing.
He did use it. We must have just missed it.
Oh, listen, now I look like a fool.
Fool,
Well, way to set me up like that. Now I got paint on my face. Or food on my face. I don't know.
I think it's egg. I think
egg. That's what it is. I got egg on my face.
I still owe you eggs. Was it you?
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah.
I want to make you eggs.
Yeah.
You make me
You left.
You left.
Oh, no, I left.
You left.
I went to Disneyland.
You didn't make me anything.
You were in the shower when I was going to cook them. I didn't want to make them cold.
You want to leave them cold? You could just left them on the oven with a little cover on them.
I owe you eggs.
You know what? After this, we're going to get dinner. It's going to be great.
Okay.
When do you leave?
I can whenever I feel like it.
No, when do you leave?
Today.
Your flight. What?
I'm driving.
Oh, you're driving. Easy.
Yeah.
Food time.
Whenever I want.
Beautiful. Whenever you want.
Yeah. Right now. Bye, guys. Just kidding.
Just kidding. Let me go grab a beer.
All right, Rick is trying to reset here, boosting down to the bottom of the board, trying to catch Jendon, hopefully, in the next turns.
Let's see where Obi-Wan goes.
Hard one right in front of the Green Inquisitor, facing him down. Do they trade shots here?
No, I think you barrel roll boost.
You got to get out, right?
I think you barrel roll boost with Obi.
So
it's the old Soontier thing. You can barrel roll to the right and back, and then boost left, and I think you have a shot and you get out of his arc. Now, obviously, you don't get the bullseye there, right?
Right.
So
and I think that's what Ben's looking at right now. Does it fit?
But barrel roll boost might not do any damage, right?
Correct.
So you have to weigh, okay, do I just take... Do we trade?
He does have 2 force available.
Yeah.
But I guess it's going to cost him 1. He would have 1 force on that attack if he did that.
Yeah, you could just evade here, right?
Yeah. He's looking at that side. So for anybody who doesn't know what we're saying here, that's a barrel roll towards the top and then
boost.
boosting back in.
You'll see as much of that. There's not as many double repositioners in the game anymore.
Yeah.
Like they're there, but not as much. So you don't that barrel roll boost, which was so prevalent in first edition.
Yeah.
You don't see as much now. And it's funny because there's like where you end up. In first edition, a lot of student tier flyers had the old like, do I boost then barrel roll or do barrel roll boost? And it puts you in slightly different positions.
Yeah.
Those skills get rusty after a while if you haven't used them. So he does barrel roll forward. I think he should have barrel rolled back.
All right, and that's going to leave him without a shot, I think.
Yeah. Actually, barrel rolling back might have not had the shot either because obviously that could have been. I don't know if Green has a lock on Anakin still. I don't think so. I can't remember. It's hard for us to see.
A little hard to tell.
They're using little baby locks. I'm coming, baby locks. I'm coming. I'm just not a regular lock. I'm a baby lock.
He'll grow up one day. All three have locks out there. Oh, yeah, they are. Are there? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, they're all on him.
They were just not together.
Yeah. Just hiding behind Anakin.
Want to remind you guys that this round is brought to you by Curl Paw Creatives. Use coupon code GenCon19 for 15% off, guys, for your acrylic game token needs.
Oh, your acrylic game token needs.
That's right. If you like templates like this and tokens like this, big or small, we use the large ones for streaming, but there's regular size if you prefer those. Those are available. And also in the United States, I'm not sure if this is a limited time or not, but right now he has free shipping in the U.S. for orders over $35. That's automatic. And it is combinable with the 15% off.
Anakin's in a rough spot here.
Yep.
If those guys have range. Let me count. I'm trying to count ship bases. 1,
just a bit
2,
outside, I think.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, half. Jendon going first.
Yep.
Seeing if he has a little pot shot back there. Right. Yep. Range 3.
Range 3.
Did just nudge that ship. I wonder if they noticed that. 1.
Safe.
Easy peasy.
All right, Green is up, stretching that ruler.
See? Look at my counting. 7.5. Got it.
I'm a fool now. I have egg on my face now.
Yeah, you do.
Here we go. 1 hit, spending the target lock. Hit, crit going into Anakin.
Oh, man.
He's got only 2
2
locks.
dice.
No.
Oh, dead. 2 concussion shots.
He's gone.
Poof. What happened? So Anakin's dead.
He's gone.
He took 2 missiles and died. Wrecked.
I mean, no regen and bad dice makes you a sad boy.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like Obi-Wan had a shot here.
Wait, what was the?
Now,
Yeah,
you know what? And I do
want
want to note here, Josh and Matt are still having fun while playing.
Yeah.
I know you guys can't see it, but they're still smiling, having a good time. Josh isn't feeling salty. This is the best kind of X-Wing.
And, I will say this. I played 7 rounds yesterday.
Yeah.
I enjoyed every single game I played.
That's awesome.
Like, every single game I played was amazing. I haven't had this much fun, and I had more fun in this event than any of my Hyperspace Trials. Hyperspace Trials just didn't feel fun to me. I don't know why. It just everyone just felt stressed out. Like, this was super fun.
Do you think it is the invite hunting in the Hyperspace
I think it
Trials?
might have been the invite hunting. I don't think anyone here is hunting an invite. They're just hunting some fun loot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that might have been it. I really do. This didn't have that same sort of, I got to get that invite,
So what would I want to Gate of Storms it up again? What was the expected damage on that? Because I think he was expected to probably get 1 anyway, right? Because he had focus evade.
Okay.
Excuse me, target lock focus.
Yeah. So he had 3 attack dice, And he had one force, right, and a lock. He had force and lock. And you're firing on a 2-die ship, 2 defense dice.
With just the focus.
With a focus. 3 force. Let's take a look at this. It is 1.4 expected damage.
Okay.
So a little over the mean there.
Yep. All right.
But not that much.
Nope.
Not that much. I mean, you still have a I mean 35% for 2 damage. Only 9% for 3. So that was a little unlikely that he takes 3 there. Actually, pretty unlikely he takes 3 there.
And the Yellow Inquisitor heading to the top of the board. Man, if
Hunting Obi-Wan.
Matt, if Matt ends this game without taking any damage on these Inquisitors, it's crazy.
They're hard to hit.
Yeah.
And now that we're at 18 minutes, too, time is just
Very much
I hate
against.
calling games, right? But the time is so against Josh right now. And you know what? Matt is more than happy to not take shots as long as not fire at Josh as long as Josh is not firing at him.
Exactly.
And he's okay to lose the shuttle here too. Just make it a nuisance.
Yeah. I got the block
Right
there.
here. Just got that block. No issue.
All right, hard turning Obi-Wan into the.
They're all evaded.
Taps.
Their focus evaded. Obstruction. Like.
Whew. Are we seeing the rise of the Inquisitors?
Rise of the Inquisitors? Man, I don't know. This
Now-
is certainly a. In my opinion, a really great squad. Not just because it's on the top 4, but the things it brings to the table, the things it can do. It's a barrel roll boost here with Obi.
Get
Trying
that
to-
bullseye on.
This is what he needs to do. See if he can pop some damage into the Inquisitor.
Inquisitor might use his ability to reduce. No, that ability
No,
is not good.
no.
Never mind. He has the evade and needs the focus. Excuse me, not the focus, the force.
Obi-Wan needs a big shot here.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oopsie.
Just one force to spend.
On Obi-Wan.
Yeah. I only have one force to give.
He's going to leave it at 1, and he blanks out but has the invade token. Regenerating the force, 16 minutes left in the round. I think this game.
Tyler didn't make cut on a fluky heroic roll, by the way, chat. Like
you can
that was really unlikely. Like, watch that game back.
Yep. By the way, that actually reminds me, all the games, all the streaming content, everything that makes it through, let me put it that way, because
Yeah.
it does. We've had a couple of drops. We are using mobile internet. Is uploaded to YouTube.
YouTube.
Automatically, so you can go ahead check it out there. And Twitch Prime subscribers can rewatch on Twitch for the next 14 days as well.
14 days on repeat. Don't leave your TV.
That's right.
Got
And
that Obi-Wan sense.
Free sense.
Here's the other fun thing.
Yeah.
When the Inquisitor's getting shot at range 1, if he doesn't die, he gets to sense that dial next turn.
Yeah.
So it's like, do I really want him to know where I'm going next round? It puts really the onus on the opponents to figure that out.
Marking green out the way, moving yellow first. doing a little do-si-do around this
Sure.
rock right here.
Come on, promenade.
Somebody had asked me why is it like why do I have it available on YouTube and Twitch? Like, what's the point of having it in both? So
That double revenue income stream thing.
I mean, kind of.
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
So Twitch, making it available on Twitch for the subscribers, they can watch it without ads.
Right.
On YouTube, there's ads on
Yeah.
it. So
Totes.
that's the difference.
Totes. I'm going to draw on one of these.
Yeah, I'll give you another one. Not that one.
Oh,
that
not
one's on
this
the given away pile.
Oh, okay. Give me another one. I'm going to draw on one of these, and you can give away one of them.
It's get a Sharpie though. It's not gonna write on it.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have one. The
No.
FFG probably has one.
I'll get one. This will be fine. I'll get a Sharpie later. I'm going to draw on one of these Anakins. You'll give away a top hat Anakin.
That's right. Top hat Anakin coming. All right. Got a free evade because of full throttle there on Rick. And turning Obi-Wan into the shuttle.
Yeah,
Try to get some more points out of this game.
13 minutes. The locks are all on Obi-Wan.
All right, got the focus there. The bullseye is on. Range 3.
So 3 dice.
Yep, he went slower, so he's going to get a bonus.
Oh, that's
Hit,
a good roll
crit.
by Rick.
There it is.
Only the Force mod.
Spends the force, takes a shield. First blood on an Inquisitor.
It's on green. Obi-Wan has... Spend for 2 on
Spends
Jendon.
for 2. Jendon only has
Jen has 3 hull.
3, so he's still not going to go. Down to 1 hull.
Oh, the shuttle at 1 hull. Ultimate disrespect.
Scythim, thank you so much for starting to watch Twitch and providing me with your Twitch Prime. You're amazing. Thank you so much.
Shuttle just going to toss back here at Rick.
And reaching. He's going to have a range 3 shot on Obi-Wan if he wants it.
Spent his force. Trying to decide if he wants to use a concussion. He is going to use a concussion missile. Why not? He's got the charges.
Yep.
If it's not a good roll, it doesn't spend the lock. Oh,
Man, that seems good.
that seems good, eh? And Obi-Wan, so Obi-Wan's going to have to flip that.
Yep.
It's going to take 1 crit, and that other one gets flipped. So exposing the card. And damage sensor array is the crit. And loose stabilizer. Oh, loose stabilizer.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no. That means he's got to go over that rock.
Oh.
And if he doesn't, he dies. Brutal.
Loose stabilizer. That's the one that's relevant there.
Brutal.
The other one was a damage sensor array.
Wow. Ouch.
You know, so one thing I want to talk about this list, the fact that we talked about Josh's list not being a regen list
Right.
hurts Josh. But Josh's list hunts lists like Carson's, who we're going to see here in the final.
Got a little train action happening here. Riding the Inquisitor train. Choo-choo.
You distracted me with your trains.
I'm
I
sorry.
I had
like
a line
trains.
of thinking.
I like trains, man. What do you want from me? What do you want from me?
What was I saying? Dang it.
I don't know. Man.
Farmer.
I'm sorry. I'm a bad co-host.
No, you're.
I'm
a
a bad co-host, a bad friend. I distracted you with trains. Is that how I distract you? Do we have train emojis in the chat?
I could get. I'm sure there might be some in the standard Twitch. All right, hard turn here from the Yellow Inquisitor. Green 3 bank. Oh, what I was saying is, so people were earlier in the chat were like, "Oh man, why would Josh not bring regen?" So with the bid, Josh's list hunts list like Carson's.
Sure does.
So yeah, Carson has regen, but if Josh can continuously arc dodge him,
right,
Josh wins that game.
Exactly.
So it's a triangle, a little bit of a triangle there.
I like this
rock
marker.
paper
I like
scissors.
this ship marker.
Four straight there from Rick.
Yeah, but again, he's got to just get out of the way to survive, but he's not doing any damage. Really tough. Really tough here. Josh was behind. Josh immediately went behind by taking 3 damage on Anakin.
Yeah,
if he only
man.
takes 1 from that first concussion, I think this is a different game.
Oh, yeah,
I think
absolutely.
this is a different game.
Because Anakin never had an opportunity to be aggressive.
No.
Which you need at least a couple turns to get in there, do your damage.
Now,
be the chosen one.
We're a list like Matt's.
All right, no damage on the rock. The boy who lived, they say.
But he's still like on the rock. So, what was I saying? Where Matt's list has issues, it was something like a Sinker Swarm.
Yeah.
Or something that's got a lot of health.
Well, actually,
overall,
Matt beat Andrew Knuckles with the Sinker Swarm, but I was talking to Andrew about it, and he goes, "Today just wasn't my day."
Yeah.
Also, there may have been some dice things.
Jeez.
But
yeah.
in an Andrew Knuckles excited, slightly exacerbated way, translator.
But in all things equal, something like a Rebel Beef or something with some damage sharing or any kind of stuff.
Yeah, they fixed it.
Yeah. Because You
have to fully execute the maneuver in order to do the fine-tune.
We know, chat. Jeez.
That delay.
They really get up in arms about this, don't they? Instant internet rage. Hey. Six minutes left in this game.
Yep.
I think Matt's victory is all but assured at this point.
Locked in.
Not enough time to do the necessary damage.
And Spence, no damage.
These things, man.
It's been just enough every time. That evade token mattering, or the force. Or
Jendon might live through this whole fight, too.
Green's going to go ahead and take his shot on Obi-Wan.
If Matt wins, we're gonna get another Inquisitors Hunting Jedi final. I think that's just super theme, really cool, super dank. I almost wish it wasn't Anakin in Carson Squadron. It was like Plo or something else. Yeah.
Takes 2.
Dead Obi-Wan, I think.
Gone.
And so Rick
the
survives.
Robes have fallen.
But the Jedi are dead. So I really think this is a success for them.
For the Inquisitors.
The target priority was never Rick Olay. He can't use the Force.
He's just a pilot off Naboo.
Right?
Looks like he has What's that crit that gives you ions?
Oh, disabled power regulator.
There it is.
I think Obi-Wan's dead, right? Am I crazy? Yeah.
Yes.
There we go.
They're waiting for
I know
the
they have to
initiative
go through all
turn,
the
yeah.
initiative, yeah. The overkill.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, the simultaneous fire rule now states that you should not take a ship off the board until all ships at the certain initiative, when ship reach 0 hull, shoot. They all need to shoot.
The shuttle did get ioned by that concussion missile, though.
Got him.
Well, like 1 ion, but yeah.
Oh, from flipping it up.
Yeah, because concussion isn't just enemy ships. It's everyone's ship. That's why it's 6 points and no one usually sees it because it's useless.
Yeah.
But, like, if these Inquisitors aren't taking damage cards, the thing about them is they already have a face-down damage card. They're probably going to be dead in a second anyway.
Absolutely.
And he gets to choose if he's going to fire him. So if there's one there, he's like, maybe I won't.
It's a shuttle. Jendon's fine. He's not an Inquisitor.
Yeah. It was worth it to kill those Jedi scum.
That's right. Oh, man.
For the points, for the most of the time, concussion's pretty useless. However, in this particular squad,
this
works
is a combination
really well.
where it works, yeah.
And, Dee had mentioned on the Fly Better podcast recently about, having a munition option such as plasma torpedoes on a 2-die ship, it's useful all the time.
Right.
It's useful every single shot always because it doesn't have access to a 3rd die.
Right, you're paying points. You're paying points for an extra die a few times, a limited number of times.
I mean, 6 points for a 3rd die is pretty solid.
That's good.
Disregard all the other effects.
Well, look at something like Dengar, right? The punishing one title.
And it's got those 3 charges.
All right, hard 3 here. Just pursuing might clip himself. Does.
2 minutes left in this round. Matt Carey going to the finals. They're just playing it out just to, it's like the end of
never surrender.
It's like the end of a football game when a team's beating the Dolphins by 15 touchdowns, and you just got to play it out.
That's right.
And everyone's just like, yeah, I'm just going through the motions a little bit.
Sir, I'm going to get a hot dog. Wait for the next game. I don't know what accent that was. I think that was some weird country bumpkin watching football.
Well, are you saying all Dolphin fans are just country bumpkins?
No, I'm saying that country bumpkin was watching football with the Dolphins involved.
I see. 3 Talon, that's a good move to do over a rock because you're not getting actions anyway.
Yep.
We'll see if he takes damage. Oh, he takes a crit.
Oh, my
no,
goodness.
The crit on Rick. Punished. Wounded
pilot on the way out.
Oh, my gosh.
I believe after you perform an action, roll a die on a hit or crit, take a stress.
Wow. And evade is an evade action too, I think.
Yes.
For full throttle.
It is.
Going after Grand Inquisitor. Trying to avenge his Jedi friends. Honorably.
That's right. I love the Jedi. They're
my friends.
Hey.
Oh, no, he has to re-roll that because he can only... Oh, he had to so sad.
Too many dice.
So sad. He rolled too many.
Yeah, it was range 1, but they both went 3 there. I think this is the most number of rounds we've had in any game here at Gen Con.
There's a lot of rounds. This makes me happy. This game is about to go to full completion too.
And it felt good, right?
It never
never lagged.
This is that pace of play that I'm talking about. This is a Ryan Farmer approved game.
Put a stamp on it.
Put a stamp on it. Ryan Farmer approved. Thumbs up. Got him. Last round. Jendon, 2 ions.
Matt should just try to.
Matt should do the disrespect Jendon off the board.
That's
He's
right.
in the finals already.
I give you these
I'm
points.
out of here.
He won't have enough time to do it.
No, I think they're on the.
This is the last round, but he'll get the ion next turn. I guess
I'm saying fly off the board. Let's do a 2-bank off the board with Jendon. Job's done.
Chase me now.
I wouldn't do that. That's disrespectful.
Nah, yeah.
That's poor sportsmanship. Red card.
You have it right here.
This is just an Ultra Pro side.
Don't tell him that's my red card. This is going to be the last round.
He's going to flew himself onto the rock. He's going to try and kill him. No.
Oh. Try.
They're having fun.
Yeah, they're having a good time.
That's funny.
Now, we're going to probably have a small break in between here. I don't know. I think they're going to want to play right away, but there might be like a, let me go get some water.
That's right.
Jacob Slayer lore. No, alt art is not good enough as a description. You got to know which alt art you got. Because I give out a lot of alt arts. I mean, I guess if you put an alt art in there, I'll send you something random. That's like
that's fair. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah,
that's usually what I do. I'm like, this one.
You shouldn't support that because if people don't like the alt art they got, they won. They might just put alt art and you might send them something better. Don't do that. Put the right thing in there.
Put the right thing in there.
Don't game
the
the
honor
system.
It's an honor system. It's the honor system.
Honor system. Or they could be a Twitch Prime subscriber and watch back on the stream for 14 days to see what they won.
That's right. You can fast forward through that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Exact alt art name.
Or you know what? Well, I'll just change the policy. If it says alt art, you get nothing.
You get nothing. That's right.
Nothing.
See? Nothing.
That's
you
right.
Get nothing. Oh, God. Rick's going to die, isn't he?
Yeah, it just really what it comes down
to. Oh, he was out of,
I think
he's out of concussions.
Making life easy.
So one. So that's going to be game, I think.
Yep.
And the scene fades out as Rick sees 3 Inquisitors closing in on him, and we hear shots over black, and we come up to empty space where this exact squad is going to be hunting more Jedi.
More Jedi! Man, great play by both gentlemen here. Congratulations, Matt Carey, going to the final with 3 Inquisitors, and he throws out the Arch Alliance banner. There it is.
Arch Alliance on top. Wrecked. My dice.
All right. We'll go ahead and transition here. You sticking around for the final, Ryan?
No, I'm going to pass it back.
All right, cool.
Pass it back.
So let's go ahead and do our giveaway section. The giveaways are brought to you by
Curled Paw. No, District Foundry.
District Foundry.
Oh, that's what I said. That's what I said. I didn't break the rules.
This is for you. That's for you. That shows you how much I love you.
Oh, hey, Susan.
You ruined it. He ruined it.
I ruined
He just ruined it.
I ruined everything. Oh, God.
Anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and do giveaways. We have some cards. Oh, we were going to give away some of these. Let's show them off. So these are the official alt arts.
Where is this?
Alrighty. So let's go ahead and that looked really cool. I want to talk to him about that. Let's see. Which one should we do, Ryan?
Okay, obviously Resistance.
Resistance. Obviously, because Ryan.
18th overall, didn't make cut. What the?
Not bitter.
Should have flown better, I guess.
That's right.
All right, what do we got here? We got a Green Squadron Expert alt art. Zooming. It is zooming. It's a zoomer.
That's right. And in order to participate in the giveaways, all you got to do is type in the chat. Super easy. Anybody is eligible to win. But if you are a subscriber to us on Twitch, you have a higher percentage chance. And, of course, what we're going to be doing here is we're going to save a couple of these, do some Patreon-exclusive giveaways, too. We'll do 2 now, 2 for Twitch at the end, and then the rest we'll do Patreon giveaways, as well as we got ships. We got a ship giveaway for Twitch. We got all kinds of stuff coming. Are you ready to read the winner?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
That winner is Where is it?
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Wrong button.
Go.
Tricor. Trikore gets this Greed Squadron expert alt art. Look at it. Zoom.
So fast.
So fast.
All right, that goes there.
Exclamation point win, Tricor. Tricor, exclamation point win. You want the card.
It's been following since 2017. That love there.
Respect.
Alrighty.
Respect.
We'll save the rest there for later. Let's go ahead and do a couple more Anakins. We'll do 3 more Anakins here. 3 more of these Anakins. Here we go. Anakin number 1.
Anakin number 1 goes to Tarhoran. Carhoran.
Anakin number 2 goes to
Wind Raven.
Caw-caw! And last but not least goes to
Coach Fat Jesus.
or Jesus. We don't know. All right, guys. After
Wait, Dion.
oh, he said wait. Ryan Farmer said hold the horses.
Oh, yo, we got some.
Oh, yeah.
Some special Fly Better sponsor tokens to give out.
Fly better.
All right, so I'm giving away a mini token set.
A mini token set.
Yes.
A Fly Better token.
So Dion,
set.
I'm gonna tell you what's in this. We have the Fly Better stress tokens.
Okay.
1 Fly Better stress token. Okay. We got a Fly Better evade token. It's got the covering on it, but
Yep.
old Fly Better evade token. Fly Better focus token. 1 Fly Better shield token. A Fly Better legend S-foil token. And a Space Bat charge token. You got to peel it. A Space Bat charge token.
It's what it is.
And finally, Space Bat calculate.
That's a huge set.
Space Bat force. All that's going to one person.
One person.
One person.
On Twitch.
On Twitch.
Right now?
Right now. That's what they're going to get. One of each one of those things. So
3,
2,
1. Bam.
STX999, you're getting the Fly Better token set.
Congratulations. And goes to a longtime follower, too. Somebody's been following
Exclamation
since
point win,
2017.
STX999. You get those Fly Better tokens.
All right, make sure you keep watching. Remember, we're going to be giving away, because we hit the goal here. Let's go ahead and go there. We're going to be giving away that there it is. That Naboo Starfighter right there, we're going to be giving away at the end for the final for somebody on Twitch. This bomber up here, a new patron giveaways. The patron is the largest group of supporters that we have here at Gold Squadron
Sure
Podcast.
is.
Thank you to everybody who does that.
You know how large that is? As
The-
large as D's ego. Real big.
Big.
Big. Big.
So that's going to be a new patron giveaway that we're doing. Then, what else am I missing?
I don't
we
know.
have the District Foundry giveaway tray that we're doing, and I have another hyperspace ring to give away as well.
Another hyperspace ring.
I got a two hyperspace ring
hyperspace
budget.
ring
Oh wait,
budget.
there was one
Wait.
more thing.
There's always one more thing.
So I split these up a little bit. Originally, this was in a different way. So we have a hyperspace trial. Hold on. I don't want to spoil the surprise. Okay. So we have a hyperspace trial
Yes.
Range ruler set, including a lightsaber hilt made by District Foundry. Yeah. I mean, that's a blue lightsaber right there, man.
It really is, Dion, and it's times like these that I have this app.
That's right. All right, everybody. So thanks for having fun with us first.
Thank you. Thank
we love
you.
it. We're going to say bye to Ryan
Goodbye,
for today.
everyone. I am out. Thank you so much, chat, for being my friends. Fly Better podcast every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday. He's allowed.
Thanks.
He's family. Happens.
So I love you, buddy.
All right, guys. We'll be back with the final in a few minutes.
I don't know what was happening.
Oh, he's dying.
Oh, God.
He's gone.
Oh, God.
I saved him.
Thank you.
Maybe.